What's up, folks? This is Outdoorsman. I just got my stuff out my car, got some stuff packed, had to use the bathroom in the hotel room behind me, but I got a bunch of woods and I'm gonna find a place to camp tonight. Come along for the adventure. I got a backpacking meal, a brew, the normal affair. Probably do a live later tonight, but come along for the adventure. I gotta get to beating feet. Let's check these weirdos out. The cleaning lady came in on me when I was taking a poop with the door open.
You was sleeping?
Yeah. Well, no, I was pooing.
Oh, yeah. You shit a little while ago. You shitting again?
Sometimes it happens. You know, I'm almost 40. You know, my bowels act a little different. Stop by and borrow a beer from Pat.
And it's the same price. Take a couple of them.
No, I don't mess with
Backpack.
No, I already got one. So just a little backstory on the channel, y'all. About a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, right down there, I was doing like a pan shot like this, and this woman was like, hey, you need to delete that footage. Hey, you're filming me. Hey. And she kind of jammed me up, and I'm like, I'm not going to delete all the footage and stuff, but if you're in it, I'll edit you out, you know what I mean? Even though I'm in a public space, I have every right to do this pan shot right here. But yeah, the lady was kind of weird. And then she asked me about my crazy accent, and I'm like, no, what about your accent? Well, I care not to say. But yeah, and she jammed me up. It was a little weird. That night was a little weird. They had like a car stop a little bit ahead of me and just kind of chill for like 10 minutes on side of the road, then hop in and go. But otherwise, it was a cool night that I ended up sleeping on the golf course at the Golden Nugget. You can go check that video out. If I remember, I'll link it in the cards. But yeah. Tonight, it's supposed to get to mid-40s. I have like a cheap Walmart sleeping bag. I have my underquilt for my hammock. I have a down jacket, and I have my sleeping bag liner, so I probably should be good. And I don't think we have any rain tonight, so I probably won't put up the rain fly. I'll have to do one last full-on check to see if I do the rain fly. The only thing kind of sketchy now, these woods, I end up seeing every now and then you'll see like a do not enter sign, but I'm just borrowing them for a night, and I'll probably pick up trash and stuff, you know, leave it better than what it was. But yeah, that's what's on the plans for tonight. Outdoorsman stealth adventure. And next week we will be back here in beautiful Lake Charles, and I have a spot picked out for the bridge challenge. It's a pretty neato spot. I'm not gonna really spoil it, but y'all have to check in the last weekend of March, which is not this weekend, but next one. And it's gonna be a pretty good one, I promise you that. So check back in on the channel. It's weird, it's been so long since I filmed with this, with my Sony camera. You know, I've been doing with my phone. But this one, you know, Sony cam in it. Yeah, let me try to find a spot. I'll bring you all. So I wanted to go at the end of this new little like restaurant and like strip mall that they developed since the last time we've been here. But there were some construction workers working, and I didn't want them to call the one time on me ducking off in the woods, you know. You can never predict if people give a crap or not, and you know, somebody say, hey, a guy was creeping in the woods, so it kind of sucked. I wanted to be on the edge of Bayou Contraband, what we were fishing in the other night, and my buddies were fishing in today that I grabbed a beer from, but it is what it is. So hopefully up here coming up, there's a roundabout, and like to the right of the roundabout, they ain't built nothing out, so maybe I can bushwhack to like the edge of the Contraband Bayou, because it's pretty. But on the north side of the roundabout, I see construction workers, so I might have to like sneakily stealth ninja jump into the woods. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Come along. I can go left or if you look right in the roundabout, I can go right. But to me, on the left side looks like more hammockable trees. But I'm not gonna hunker down just yet. I'm gonna walk a little bit more, get my steps in, and see if I find a better spot. But otherwise, I'm ducking back that way. This sucks. Like in Louisiana, to the best of my ability, all the roundabouts I've ever seen, they just keep grass on them, no trees. So that's a bummer. But yeah, that's probably home for tonight. So look at this little four-wheeler trail, a haul road. Looks like a good way to get to the Bayou Contraband. I'm gonna look how the water looks at this bridge, then we gonna go take a walk down this little road. So last time I was over here, all this stuff right here was like an abandoned hotel. So they're knocking that down. Then back here, they're making some sort of bridge. But this little creek looks like it'd be beautiful if I had my bluegill stuff with me. It looks pretty. But yeah, I think that's part of Bayou Contraband. So I'm gonna take that little trail back here, and I should find a pretty little woodland to call home for tonight. So I checked on my videos, and over a year ago this was under construction. And look at all these pipes. This would be a cool place to sleep in one of the pipes, but I wish they were kind of diagonal, like they're facing this way where the people from the sign could see me. But where I camped at last year or a year and a half ago was behind that LaBerge sign right there. But yeah, let me get back. I want to get camp set up and start relaxing. So I'm gonna go follow that trail. I might put my backpack down and then kind of go check out the trail. Ow. Like a deer fly just got me, or a sand fly. So far, oh, I just seen something. So far, I like this, how this little, like this is what you want to look for in like stealth stuff, is the, like where it steps off the ground, where the ground around you is a little higher. Yeah, the ground is a little higher. I had to mess with the ISO. I just gotta, crap. When I find my spot, I gotta make sure there's no, like do a good homeless check, because the last time I was out here, I ran into some people with, like that were cooking meth on a sailboat. The "Are you a cop" thing. So let's see. With this big open spot, y'all. I'm gonna hurry up and get to the inside of it because I don't like walking in this open area. This is a pretty little woodland that'll be developed in no time. It said for sale, and it's already like somewhat cleared, if you can tell. Yeah, I'm glad I wore my long pants tonight, y'all. It's I went through some sticker bushes already. It's a bummer. I could have had my my tent, but whatever. A hammock's in the morning. It's so easier to just throw the hammock in the backpack and go. I just want to be as close to Bayou Contraband as possible, but not to where people can see me. If that makes any sense. Oh, there's all sorts of hammock trees. And then you kind of blocked, though it's not dense woodland, the trees are offset in the bushes to where I could pick any one of these trees and pretty much unless you rolled back here, you wouldn't see me. Oh yeah, my military tent would be perfect, like tucked behind one of these trees. Oh, getting a little muddy. I should have known it was gonna get a little muddy when I seen the crawfish holes. I'll show y'all the next one I see, if you've never seen that, or crayfish, depending on what part of the country or the world. Oh. Let's see. Nah, that was part of one. Oh. Almost wiped out, y'all. So there's Bayou Contraband, y'all. You can hear the gulls. You'll get a good breeze. I might duck my backpack in one of these trees and get close to like this plant, but not too close. I don't know what they're doing there, but it looks like some sort of plant, and that's where it looks like they're building a bridge with that big friction rig. But yeah, that's a pretty spot. I've not seen a lick of trash, you know, so I feel pretty safe here. Let's see. It's something, I don't know what it is, but I'm drawn to the water. I wish I would have carried along a fishing pole, but that's just more crap I would have to carry with me. But yeah, Bayou Contraband. Though not the worst sign, still not a good sign, so there may be a homeless person here, but at least they're clean. You know? Still looking for the perfect set of hammock trees. Oh, and a golf ball. Oof. I'm getting in rough territory, y'all. Crawfish mountain that I was talking about, they're all around. So when it dries up, they bury down in the ground. And then when rain comes, they climb out. And I think snakes and other things use their little burrows too. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Look. There's one, there's one, there's one. Oh, the mosquitoes all of a sudden got rough. I gotta find a place. Get inside my hammock before I lose 3 pints of blood. Shoe down, y'all. I'm walking and I lose my shoe. Oh, crap. Oh, this sucks. Yeah. Ugh. Come on. Oh, crap. Ah! Oh, lost both shoes. I'm gonna put down the pack and get my shoes before I fall in the mud. 2 shoes down, y'all. Crap. So tonight's sleep setup is my go-to stealth camping hammock because of how small it packs down. It is the One Tiger's compound hammock, and it's getting the mid 40s tonight. So I have, this is like the One Tiger's like Night Defender, I think. And as a makeshift top quilt, I have a 50-degree warm weather mummy sleeping bag from Ozark Trail. And I have my down jacket, and like I said, my my sleeping bag line in case I get chilly, because it's supposed to be mid 40s tonight, and right now it's like 80 something, so it's gonna drop eventually. So I'd rather be prepared, you know what I mean, than have to trek back to the hotel. And the defense for tonight is my little knife. I didn't bring my pepper spray, but I generally just have a knife with me, or pepper spray, or both. But the key with the stealth camping stuff is, like, I try to find as little, like, you can tell fresh trash from old trash. The only thing was a little sketchy was that chair and a couple clips back, but there was no trash around. There was a golf ball, so if it is a homeless person, they're the cleanest homeless person you ever seen. nice and low to avoid a little bit of the wind, but to still keep the wind and keep it cool. I could put up my tarp if I really wanted to stop this wind, as you can hear on this camera. But I think I need to fix this. I got a little squampus before I rip this hammock. I almost said tent. But I think I may preemptively put up my my underquilt. Take these off since they're dirty as crap. Oh, that is the bee's knees, y'all. Watching the sunset, swinging in a hammock, about to have a step 2. So y'all don't do like the outdoorsman. So I bought this chair for like $9 from the Amazon return store. It's comfortable as all crap. Multiple people sat in it over the last 2 nights when we fished, but this thing is easily, I don't know, like 4, 5, maybe 6 pounds. It's heavy, but it's comfortable, and I'll show y'all when I set it up. So a little luxury. I knew I was only going about a mile and a half to where I was going. Otherwise, I would have not brought a chair like usual or just used the hammock as a chair, but a little creature comfort. Let me show y'all me setting up. So it comes with a little handy dandy branded strap. You flip it out. It has this little button on the bottom you hit, and these legs fold out. And then each one of the little like seat backs have like the little push tab thing. So you push it out, push it out, push it out again, push it out, the back goes up higher. I think that's that. Well, and well, bam, you got a comfortable, quick setting up chair that's not like any sense of mean, but I think I've earned me a step 2. And then in a little bit I'm gonna cook while I have natural light, because it's always better cooking with natural light. Tonight's step 2 of choice is Red's Wicked Apple Ale, which coincidentally I generally buy these because I don't ever have like a little ice chest with me unless I'm with my dad. And these don't taste too bad when they get warm. You know, some beer is like skunk when it gets weird, but Wicked is pretty good. So I got probably 2 camping trips lined up next week. One for the Bridge StealthCampingAlliance challenge, and the other one I'm gonna do a car camping episode at it's about 30 minutes away from here, kind of local to the Lake Charles Sulphur area. This place called, I think it's Holbrook Park, and it's only, at least online, before fees, or maybe without fees, it said $4. So that ain't that bad. So I'm gonna go check that out. It has a fishing pond, I think like a hiking trail or something. I'm gonna try to do as good of a little mini like campground review, walk around, and then maybe I get a steak or something and cook, you know. But yeah, Holbrook Park, and then the next one, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be pretty cool for the bridge challenge, and it's probably gonna involve some fishing, for fishing's sake, and also to use as a disguise until I sneakily get into my, I'm not gonna say hammock or tent, on, under, over, or in a bridge, but you'll have to tune in to see. And most likely, I thank y'all for coming to the premiere, because a good bit of people come to my premiere when I do that. But yeah, I got at least 2. I might try to fit in a third, like YouTube session next week while I'm up here in Lake Charles while I can, because for the last year or so, it's been hard for me to get ahead with these videos. That's why I don't have a crazy amount of time to spend on editing, so I don't really use too much graphics or anything. I just trim and maybe a little speed up and a little background music, but because I don't have the time. But maybe if I can get a couple videos ahead, I can spend a little bit more time doing my editing and consequently have a little bit better, you know, video come out, or take a break for a second, which I probably won't, because you take a break, then you get behind, you know, so you got to keep chugging along, you know. Oh. I've slept on two other nights with this little thing, and it's pretty good. And I don't doubt between this and the underquilt, I'll be good. You know, the only thing, they had 10 to 20 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour wind with 20 miles per hour gusts. So I gotta look up. There's some raggedy trees, but they look alive, so that's good. But hopefully I don't get cold butt syndrome. But I don't think I will, because I've had this set up in quite cold, but I have my 35-degree bag. Yeah, I'll show y'all dinner in a little bit. So tonight's meal, y'all, is Ready Wise Adventure Meals Switchback Spicy Asian Noodles. I've had this, and it's actually pretty damn good. So it calls for 2 cups of water. So anybody who's ate their fair share of backpacking meals means you got to cut it back by at least like 15 to 20%. So I put like a cup and 3/4, because usually it gets it'll end up getting like soupy, and I don't want that. So got that going. Oh, whoa. Let's get this right here. It's super important to get the handles out, y'all. Oh, let me move this around. I'm trying to get it flat. But yeah, y'all, I'm just chilling. I talked to Lulu Bean and Mama Bear. They're all good, chilling like a villain. I'm gonna eat, maybe go for a little walk, and then I got a movie to watch later on tonight that I'll talk to y'all about, that I've seen before many years ago, but I haven't watched it in the recent, and I remember liking it, so I'll give y'all a little mini review and talk about the movie. Yeah, just relax. It's all about the pour, y'all, and not the burn. Okay, put that down. Yada yada. Yo, it's hot. Oh crap. Ah! Spillage. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like that. Hopefully my thumb don't suffer the consequences. Alright, that's good. Yo, that's hot. Ow, 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 ow. Give it a little stir, and I'm close it up. Okay. Yowzers. What I noticed with this one, it's got some heavy duty noodles. You really gotta let it do its thing. If I could get this while I'm fumbling, I'm born with 2 left hands. Give it the good 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. You gotta shake it like you're peeing. Can't put no pee back in them pants. Unless you dribble out, then you can, but no judging on this family time. Yow, that's hot. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there. Okay, let's get a spoonful. So this stuff does have a kick to it, y'all. And 1 3/4 cups makes it good. This is one of the better ReadyWise meals. It's getting a little bit late. I'm gonna kind of pick up camp, folks, and I'll turn y'all back on in a second once I retreat to the old hammock back here, and then I'm gonna watch that movie and I'll give y'all a little review of it. Check it out, y'all. Them lights are the Golden Nugget in the background, and then the LaBerge, I think, is on the other side of that. But during Ida, we stayed in that, and when it had no electricity, and all the rooms were like moldy and had water and stuff. But yeah, that's the Golden Nugget. So a little night lapse. It gets pretty dark out here. This camera makes it look way lighter than it actually is. It is pitch black. I'm about to retire to the hammock and watch a movie. So the movie I'm about to watch is called Clown. It's rated R, and it came out in 2014. And let's see, starring Andy Powers, Laura Allen, Peter Stonewave, and director John Watts. It's a cool body horror movie, and I just ain't seen it in years, and I really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna relax and watch me a movie, and then I'll turn y'all back on before I go to bed. Hammock hanging, y'all. So my little mini review of the Clown movie. I like it. It has some stuff involving kids in it, and not in a creepy way. If eating kids don't consider creepy. It was a good movie. It's a little bit higher than B tier movie, but it was a good movie. Like, the dude finds a clown suit and can't get it off, and there's a curse that he has to break to get it off. And I'm not gonna give away the whole movie, but if you have Netflix, go check it out. It was a good movie. If you don't like clowns, I wouldn't watch it. It's a pretty jam up movie. I would give it probably, I'd say 7.5 out of 10, because I like horror movies and stuff that I don't. But it has ways it could improve, but it was a good movie nonetheless. And on that note, I'll catch y'all in the morning. Have a good night, y'all. Sleep tight. Stay warm. So I'm on the way back to the hotel. As you can tell, it got a little chilly last night. The wind, like 20 miles per hour whipping. The trees were flopping back and forth. And I didn't do a terrible amount of filming. This was more a relaxing trip that I happened to film while I did it, you know. But yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I got to get back to the hotel, take a shower, and start the morning routine. Until next time, Lake Charles, until probably next week with a stealth camp. But I enjoyed it. There's something about just swinging in a hammock, enjoying the stars. It was nice. There was a bunch of rabbits. I got to get back in the swing of things, filming with my camera versus my phone. The phone is quicker for editing, but I feel like this camera ends up taking better pictures, minus the like stabilization. But give me a little break. It's entry level Sony camera, you know, for vlogging. But yeah, I got about probably a mile to walk back, maybe a mile and a half. But yeah, get the morning started. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and the outdoorsman out. I'll catch you on the next one.